Hello, welcome to another deck profile. Today we have Daniel here with sort of a spicy deck, pun intended.
Yeah, right? So OTS Champs top 4, we played Volcanics today. A deck that I've been playing, messing around with since the support first came out in the Legendary Duelist set, and with a Gov. You've got some cool lines and some interesting synergies, especially with the Diell Star stuff. But I'll just show you guys in the profile anyway.
No worries. Let's get straight into it.
So starting with Volcanic Engine, so 3 Trooper, 3 Shell, 2 Rimfire, 1 Emperor, 3 of Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, and 1 of the Brick.
Yep.
So I'm not playing any Rocket because getting this by itself turn 1 doesn't actually do anything if you don't have other cards in hand. So it's a card that's actually alright going second, and in some niche instances gets this back, which allows you to activate more of these. But for the most part, it wasn't worth it. Trooper is just your starter. On normal special, it'll add a Volcanic card from your deck to your hand. Shell just fuels your hand for all of your Diell Star stuff. And Rimfire is your toolbox. It dumps. So when it gets sent to the graveyard, it can banish itself for effect to dump another Volcanic name. So it's the main way how you're getting Emperor. Because this will dump this, and then this will dump that.
Yeah.
And I play the Trap. So this is it's essentially kind of like an Imperm. It just negates monsters on field and burns for 500.
Yeah.
And at the end phase, you can target 2 Volcanics, put them in the bottom of your deck. So it allows you to grind a bit as well.
Yeah.
Next, some SnakeEye stuff. So Ash. So 2 Ash, 1 Oak, 1 Birch, 1 Flamberg, and then we're playing a Kurakara as well as another target for the Ash. And there should be a Jet Synchron as well in here, but I was borrowing that, so I don't have that in there anymore. This is my Jet Synchron. Basically, level 1s are like the main thing. Like Trooper is good, but like Rimfire and Shell are your advantage engines and how you get a lot of your stuff sort of rolling.
Yep.
So Ash is good for adding that kind of stuff. Oak is good for getting a banished Rimfire from your that you've used its effect for to get it back, or just adds extender. Yep. Birch is just the other target if you already have this sort of stuff going on. Flamberg lets you set Diell Stars. It's a level 8, so you can go Formula into it for Baron if you wanted to. Or what came up in my last round against Rika, use Flamberg to put a spent Baron in my grave into my spell and trap zone, so I could summon it back again. A couple corner case stuff as well. Kurakara never actually came up today. I was citing it out a bunch, but in theory it's another target for Ash, and then the Jet Synchron.
Yeah, I guess it's like non-engine that you can search off engine. So yeah.
But I probably will cut it since I am on like 44, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, and then Jet Synchron because tuner.
Yeah.
And then Diell Star, just 1, 3 wanted, and 1 of this. I wanted to buy a second one of these because I felt like I was drawing it heaps, and so like this was dead. Or like I just like those instances where I just wish I had more access to this. Only one that I probably want to play 2. I just have access to only the one. This engine's just really, really good.
Yeah.
It's advantage. It gets you into your actual deck, like your Volcanic stuff and your SnakeEye stuff.
Yeah.
The non-engine, so 2 Fenrir, 3 Ash, double Veiler, double Nib. And in terms of monster lineup, a lot of my stuff is actually based on your sort of Rescue Ace list that I saw. And since I am playing Heat Soul as well, I just sort of wanted variety in my non-engine.
Yeah.
Spell Traps, 3 Econ. This card feels really good. Yes, talking to you about it.
Econ just feels crazy right now. If you can play a deck with it, I think it's like one of the best cards in the game right now.
Like going second as well, just normally Trooper, and then like any form of targeting negation you Econ take, and just helps sort of break boards. 1 for 1. It's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
2 Fire Recovery. This is probably actually the spiciest card. So what it does is you target a fire monster in your grave, send 1 card from your hand to the grave, and special summons that card. And then you can banish it to target 3 fires that are banished or in your grave, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1. So it does a lot. When I was talking about Rimfire being able to toolbox, you can Rimfire dump. Normally Rimfire is only sending Emperor, but if you do not have enough Pyros, or if you don't have a Blaze Accelerator in grave for your Emperor, you can Rimfire, dump of the trooper, fire recovery, back of the trooper, and then you're able to avarice, the banished pyros that you send for Emperor. So it's actually a nice way to get Engine online with the awkward sort of hands. So it helps on brick those kind of hands. Then Cold Buy and double Imperm.
Yeah.
Extra deck, Link Karibo, well, I'm level 1s. I wish I was playing either a second one or an Anima. It came up where I sort of had to link off a level 1. But it's a good card at the end of the day. Plus it's a Cyberse for Heat Soul. Little Knight, wish I was playing a second. This card's insane. IP, Sunlight Wolf, Hita, Dark, Decode Talker, Heat Soul, Celine for either Apollosa or Access Code Talker lines. I'm happy with pretty much most of these links. I feel like Doc didn't I feel like Hita never really came up enough but you're playing fire, so I feel like you have to sort of play it. And then the rest of these are pretty good. And then Synchros, a Baron, and a Formula. I wanted to play an Omega here actually. I probably cut this since I never made it at all. Just so you have an 8 that you can sort of just use that with their Diell Star plus a 1. Zeus, this never came up, and Typhoon. This card's great. Just slap it on top. Clipboards. And then side deck, double, triple tax, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Eclipse. I like 2 Wolves. But I mean, we were drawing so much. There was one round where I ended up drawing 3 or so times just because of all my draw effects in the deck. So with Heat Soul, the Snake-Eye stuff, and Fire Recovery, you access a lot of your sort of side deck anyway. Triple Crow, triple Draw because this just turns off decks, and Spellbound. This card fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's almost like nobody played Pearly today.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It felt like just bad D barrier, and just didn't do anything. But no, that's it.
Cool.
Deck's cool.
All right. Well, congrats.
Thank you.